When I hear the term self-comfort, it means you're really comfortable with yourself and you're not lost because you know yourself so much. You're so comfortable inside your skin. It's a whole different energy.
We started about 15 years ago, and our founder created a music and poetry program that he took into the probation camps in LA County. So we originated just as a arts programming organization. From there, we realized that young people having art programs in camps were great, but it wasn't doing enough to stop young people from coming back and recidivating back into the system. So this center here in Culver City was created and provides basically a one-stop shop for young people that have been impacted by the system in some way or are highly at risk of being involved in the system.
I got locked up. I had to go to a camp, and I was on probation. They took me out of juvie and sent me to a mental hospital. I've been in and out of the system since I was 7.
Am I going to be in these streets and stuff? Am I going to go that route like everybody else? Or am I going to go to school? Am I going to do this? Like, my life before New Earth was like crazy. You hear sirens all night. It's hard to sleep when you hear sirens and people out in the street being loud, you know, it's just chaos, like, you know, and I be sitting there thinking that sometimes too, because I be making my beats, I be in my garage, and I just take my headphones off and I just listen, there be sirens going on, dogs barking, just, you know, it's no peace. I'm like, damn, I look, check the time, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, so it's like, it's not really comfort when you sleep in Watts. It's hard to sleep.
My probation officer brought me to this. It's like, long story short, I got locked up. I had to go to a camp, and I was on probation. So once he started hearing my raps in camp and stuff, he was like, I got a school that you probably like, you know, they got a studio and everything. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. So ever since then, I've been here.
I manage all of our programming that happens primarily out in the community. So we provide arts programming to young people who are incarcerated in probation facilities all across LA County, both in the juvenile halls and the probation camps. We also provide programming through some LAUSD high schools, and then we provide programming here at our center in Culver City. Precious Dreams Foundation is coming in to do a writing exercise with our youth to help show them how they can use journaling as a tool for relieving some of their stress before they go to sleep at night. We have an awesome studio on site here that the kids participate in, and this fits hand in hand with what we do here at New Earth, because our flagship and foundational program that we offer is the Flow program, which is our Fluent Love of Words program. And the concept there is that young people are able to express themselves and relieve any sort of traumatic experiences or stress that they're dealing with through creative writing.
When you write stuff down, you're manifesting it for yourself. And do you know what manifestation means? It means calling in the things that you want for yourself to happen.
Right.
So keep writing those goals down. Keep writing things down every single day, and you'll see you're gonna get a little closer to those goals.
We provide them with journals, and we bring in everybody from songwriters to actual, writers, and show them how important writing down their feelings and really just releasing at the end of the day can be a tool for self-discovery and personal growth. And a lot of kids have been really receptive to it. Some of them already write to begin with, so it's nice to hear from adults that they support this form of creativity.
Everything I go through, I put it in my music, so my music is a way of my living, so it definitely helps me in life, like getting to express my story and inspire people, you know what I'm saying? That just helps me grow and just continue to live, like, for real. Everybody got a different way. Some people just go in and do melody, some people just speak on what they want to talk about and then just go like that.
I'm from the city where you better watch your blind side. You should really down the ride when it's really that time to slide.
Anything that has to do with music, I'm really in that thing. I like to work in the studio, write raps, work on my music. So it's like nothing can distract me from writing. So I just write, sit there, write. I can write like 3 songs, like 4 songs, back to back. It's like a block out for everything else that's happening, like at home and everything. It's like a wall, there you go. It's like a big wall that nothing can get past.
We talk about how we feel, like for the writing, and like basically they teach us how to put our feelings down on paper. At first I didn't really talk about what I go through as a person. I just kept it to myself, and then when I got angry, that's when you knew something was going on. So like it's taught me to open up a little bit more.
I wish that people would understand that just because you go to jail don't mean you're a bad person, you feel me? First thing I used to do was go to the weed or go to the pills, go to the lean or something. But my feelings come through the writing though. Like when I'm going through something, I go write a mad song. Or if I'm simping, I'll go write a simp song. Or if I'm feeling like that guy, I'll go write a cocky song. It's the craziest story for real. I started writing when I was in camp. I got this notebook from a person that was going home, and I really had no use for the notebook at all, for no reason. So I was gonna start writing numbers in the phone numbers, or like start drawing in it or something. And one of my friends told me, one of my good homies was like, bro, you might as well start rapping, bro. Like just start writing raps in there. So I wrote one song, I just wrote one rap, and it was hot. Like everybody was messing with it in the camp. They started singing along with it and stuff, and it was like, bro, you might as well keep rapping. So I just started writing. And every now and then it's like what I want to do now.
The goal is really to help teach our children in transition how to comfort themselves so that they can see beyond their adversity and make life happen for themselves.
Me and my mom got into an altercation on Christmas Day. So like the police were called, so I had to spend Christmas in juvie. I was there for 2 days, and then like my background, I've been to mental institutions, so they took me out of juvie and sent me to a mental hospital. And from there, like they said, like nothing's wrong with you, so we're just gonna send you home because I was fine. So then they called my mom and told her it was time to come get me, and she said no. And I had an open DCFS case, so that was the next people they called. So I went to placement. That's still my mom. I love her to death, you know. Like me and her have had ups and downs through the past. Like this is not my first time being in the system, like due to altercation between me and my mom. But like, you know, it's gotten better. It's like the centers actually helped me put things into action to where like I see my dream coming to fruition.
Whether your kids are at risk or not, like this is a great way to teach them how to take care of themselves, because at the end of the day, we're with ourselves all the time. And so we really need to learn how to take care of ourselves, and mental stability is very, very important, especially as we live in this world where things are just always happening.
When I hear the term self-comfort, it means you're really comfortable with yourself and you're not lost, because you know yourself so much. You're so comfortable inside your skin. It's like, there's a whole different energy. I'm an alumni, I've been through the program, and I'm here to help.
You be producing for everybody?
Now he's making all these beats.
For real?
I'm trying to get him in the studio. He be in there.
Who the dopest?
No, don't think good, they all good. No, they don't even have everybody fired.
Everybody dope. She dope. My favorite thing to do is just make music and make other people smile. When a student come in, they be like, oh, I'm gonna make a song, but I'm so shy. I've been having a song written for months or whatever, and they finally get to make that track, and they be so happy, like, no matter the outcome, if it's good or bad, they just be happy they got it down, and it's that joy, and I like that joy. It make me happy inside too, knowing that they're happy. That's my favorite part of the job. Coming from Watts, you know, there's not that many studios you can go to, or schools with a studio you can go to all day and make beats and learn and whatever with that opportunity. So I want to do that on a national scale. You know how I say my vibe is contagious, their vibe is contagious just as well, and so I love it.
What we're doing with our youth is really breaking down the fourth wall between adults and children and showing them that we also have a tough time in life, and so we share stories with them and encourage them to know that where they are today has nothing to do with where they are going to be tomorrow. You know, you don't need to be part of an organization to support people and to support kids in their personal growth. But we're in very precarious times, and so it is really, really, really important that, you know, we teach our youth to take care of their mental health and that we take care of our health as well. Nearly 40% of homeless in the United States are under the age of 18. About 428,000 children are in foster care in this country. And Precious Dreams is looking to support every single one of them.